Us MAGA Republicans banned abortion, but that's just the start.
That's just the start.
If Trump gets elected, we want the government involved in all aspects of your sex life.
Way more involved.
Way more involved.
When you have sexual intercourse, it should be illegal to use contraception. No pills, no condoms.
Your genitals are reserved for procreation.
If you freeze 12 eggs, you should be required to have 12 babies, or else you're a serial killer. And I'm definitely not a serial killer.
Are you?
My son monitors my porn usage to make sure I'm not self-pleasuring.
Just like Speaker of the House Mike Johnson. That's true, you can look it up.
Don't you think that's normal?
Yeah, I do.
It's normal for your son to do that.
You should have a family member monitor your porn use too.
Because pleasuring yourself is very, very naughty.
I'm voting in November.
I'm voting in November. We're all voting in November. Are you?
Because what happens in your bedroom is up to me.
Is up to me and my son. Also, mouth stuff is a sin.
This is Won't PAC Down. They were the ones behind the ad you just saw. And yes, their banner image is a Diet Mountain Dew. You don't know why? It's because JD Vance says the liberals are going to call you racist for drinking Diet Mountain Dew. He really said that because he is weird. And speaking of being weird, that really is something that's sticking. And MAGA is trying to reword it as nerdy or quirky, and it doesn't fly because the weird people are talking about is the weird you just saw in the ad. It's the weird where they act like a cult. It's the freaky weird. It's the weird where you wear a diaper to Trump rallies. It's the weird where you have a Trump cutout in your house where you give a birthday party to the cutout. It's the weird where you dress up as a J6 superhero on the streets of DC at the Freedom Corner protest. It's really weird, freaky weird. And will that freaky weird have an effect? Is it actually going to upset voters? Well, yes, I think it will upset MAGA voters. I think MAGA voters are starting, some of them, to get embarrassed being called weird like this. And Trump seems to think it's going to have an effect. Why do I say that? Because he's basically told us it's going to have an effect. And before we get to that response, I'm going to show you another ad that Trump is particularly angry about. Let's take a look at that one.
Donald Trump has never, ever been right in the head.
The late, great Hannibal Lecter. He's a wonderful man. An enormous, really an enormous. And then they announced there was no buys, no. Take a look at the oranges of the investigation. Venezuela, if you have a windmill anywhere near your house, they say the noise causes cancer.
I don't know what I said.
They have voter ID. They have ID on everything. You buy a loaf of bread, you have ID. The first non-incumbent. The kidney has a very special place in the heart. We appreciate it very much, Tim Apple. Injection inside or almost a cleaning. That an illegal ad.
Learn more at psychopac.org. Anti-Psychopath PAC Inc. is responsible for the content of this advertising.
The ad you just saw is from the Anti-Psychopath PAC. Amazing name. Now, they don't have a Diet Mountain Dew as their banner image, so points off for that. But amazing name. And they tweeted out, it seems like Trump didn't like our ad. Trump had this to say. Why is Fox News putting on crazy Kamala Harris rallies? Why do they allow the perverts at the failed and disgraced Lincoln Project to advertise on Fox News? Even Mr. Kellyanne Conway, a man so badly hurt and humiliated by his wife, she must have done some really nasty things on him because he is crazy, is advertising on Fox News. We have to win without Fox. There's so much in this. He is angry that Kamala Harris is even seen on Fox News. He is angry about the Lincoln Project. He's angry at Mr. Kellyanne Conway, and he's projecting about the things that he believes that his wife must have done to him. Trump must be real freaky into things in bed being done to him. Ugh. And he's just giving up on Fox. He's so afraid he's giving up on Fox. And George Conway has something else to say. We have only just begun our march inside Donald Trump's diseased mind. Join us at Psychopath PAC 24. There's a lot of empty space here, and we intend to fully occupy it between now and November 5th. And I thought I'd add this little tidbit at the end. LOL, if you know, you know.